Sorry guys, I think that was the end of the last video. It just kind of like shut off on me and I wasn't sure exactly what I could do from there. So, I have a lot of photos on my phone and I don't have a lot of memory space because we had a wedding in September, so there's a lot of pictures of that. It was a very busy summer with like a baby shower and a gender reveal party and the baby was born and all these things. And then we have like, in addition to like all of the holidays and all the get-togethers and all the grandbabies and all that stuff, all of those photos are on my phone. And it is taking up way too much space. So I'm trying to get those off of my phone. I need to go through and just delete a bunch of stuff, but I don't have time to do that. And so I have to divide my videos up in half, which is okay because then, you get like pretty short videos. But leaving off, let's see, I'm on day 8. This is the stockings were hung. So we've got some of the stockings out here. I do have like this entire thing in front of the TV is full. It always is because we just have, there's a bunch of stockings right there, that need to be hung up. I think what ended up happening is I had to order more stocking holders. And what I use for stocking holders that works really good to hang them right here. We do have a fireplace, but it does get really hot. And so I don't like to put stockings in front of it because I am afraid that like there's going to be a fire or something like that. So we just do it like in front on this entertainment center thing. Which is actually a buffet for like a kitchen. It's like an antique buffet. So it's not even supposed to be like a TV stand, but we use it as a TV stand and it needs to be repainted very badly. But that's where we hang them. And what I use is I just order off of Amazon like a set of Christmas themed shower curtain hooks, and they usually come in a large pack of different like holiday little picture or little figures, and so that's what I use. And I was waiting for like I had to get some more because we have added to our family. It seems like our family is constantly growing, and so that's why some are hung and some are not. This was my stocking that my mom made me on my first Christmas. So it's really, really old. And I always hang it up every year just because I used it all throughout my childhood. And then she gave it to me like when I was an adult. So I just hang it up. I don't use it. And this is the 9th. We went into town so Ethan could buy new shoes. He's been working out a lot. He actually looks like this was like, just a quarter of a way into his journey. He doesn't even look like this anymore. He's thin and just very fit, very muscular. His arms are super. He just does not even look like the same person anymore. But this was like a quarter into his journey. He hired a trainer and it really made a difference in his life, health-wise. But he's worked really hard and it shows. I mean, it really shows when you take something very seriously and you just tackle it head on. That's what he did, and I'm really proud of him. So on this day, we took him into town. We had lunch, and I wanted to take him. The reason why we took him into town is because he needed a new pair of shoes. These shoes were a few years old and not really good shoes for working out. His feet were starting to hurt and stuff. So I told him I would take him to the running store, and he didn't know where the running store was. He kind of felt intimidated. He didn't really know what to ask for. Like, I was telling him about like when I went to the running store and they like had me they measured like my gait and like had me run on the treadmill and different things to just kind of see what kind of shoes would be best for my feet. And so I took him there and they did that for him. And then they found the shoes that were best for his feet. And so that was just kind of that day. And then this day, my parents came and we celebrated Christmas early with them on the 10th. And we had Esme, little Esme. She is a regular part of our routine. Generally it's every other weekend, but a lot of the times it's like lately it's been more than like, it's more like half the week, like almost every week, which we don't mind at all. We love Esme, and she is a part of our family, and so we love having her as much as we can get her. So Mom and Dad, we did Christmas with us at our house, and then we did Christmas with them at their house, just because we had gone out to breakfast with them in Clinton, and then we decided we'd just stop by and like do Christmas with the little kids. And so Mom and Dad had bought Esme a little vacuum cleaner, her own vacuum cleaner, and she was pretty excited about that. On day 11, I just wanted to highlight, I didn't really have anything going on that day, but I just wanted to highlight like daddy and daughter and grandson and granddaughter. And this is my son, Hunter, and he loves both of his kids, and he loves, his adopted kids as well. So they're all part of the family. They're all our kids, they're all our grandchildren. We don't like signify that these two are more special than the other ones. They're just all loved here the same. So but I just kind of wanted to highlight like their features and how similar they look as brother and sister. And then day 9, every year I always help Jordan write a Christmas letter. That's just kind of our tradition that we do. And we go through a catalog, or usually it's the Amazon catalog, to be honest. And he is cognitively aware. So he will smile, or he will touch, like he can touch what he wants for Christmas. And then, and so I just kind of let him draw, and then I just write down what he smiled at or touched or whatever. And that's just kind of how we know what he wants for Christmas, because he's nonverbal. And sometimes I'll use cards. Like I have these cards that are like yes card, no card. And so I'll ask him, I'm like, do you want this? And then he'll touch yes or no. And so in this situation, last year he wanted a train set, which he got from Santa, and that plays music and goes in circles. And he did get some Minecraft stuff, like zombies and skeletons, and a dump truck. He did get a dump truck. So he's really into like heavy equipment, which is really interesting. That's what interests him. He really is into like construction trucks, like construction vehicles. He likes watching shows about construction. So it's really interesting, where kids' interests lie, but he's just really interested in that kind of stuff. So that's it so far. I am only at 9 minutes, so I think I'm going to try